The Houston District is made up of 6 counties in southeast Texas and is the largest district in population with 3.6 million people. The Houston region spans from the serenity of tall timber in the upper Pinelands to the frantic resort activity of Galveston Island, where seagulls fly over the crashing waves of the Gulf.
Good evening and welcome to the barbecue. I'd especially like to welcome the commissioners to Houston. I know you've been received warmly so far. The Houston District has never been challenged in making people feel at home, and I personally can vouch for that. We were coming up with different ways to show you around the district, and finally decided on this one, a CD-ROM. Pretty neat technology for communicating. If you'll excuse me, I'll just pop it in the computer and we'll be ready to take off.
Contained within the corridors of the district headquarters is a genuine United Nations of persons. Both men and women from all over the world find employment here at the Houston District, from designers to engineers, from clerical workers to construction workers. This diverse workforce quickly adapts to the various engineering problems placed before them. Welcome aboard TxDOT's Galveston fleet. Visitors and Texans alike both enjoy the free 20-minute ride across Bolivar roads at the entrance to Galveston Bay. The newest of the Galveston ferries are thrust through the water without propellers. German-made propulsors make them capable of stopping instantly and moving sideways and backwards through the water. The men and women who cross these waters daily constitute a remarkable marine force who know that in addition to their regular duties, almost anything can happen while at sea.
As far as unique situations on a ferry boat, I've seen anything from elephants to boas to giving birth.
The most interesting part of our operation is the fact that we don't shut down hardly ever for anything.
For the citizens of Galveston, and visitors too, the crew of the Galveston Ferry provides a safe route between Galveston Island and the Bolivar Peninsula. Traveling Texans may be familiar with the department's white trucks stopping on the roadside. However, they may not know exactly what is going on.
We have to deal with 3 different factors: the vegetation, the soils, and then look for signs of hydrology. So initially what we're going to do is search for the types of vegetation we have, see if they fit our hydrophytic community.
Sampling soils, determining its composition, and identifying plant life is a part of the Houston District that requires a new and specialized kind of knowledge. As one of the largest roadway construction organizations in the world, TxDOT is continually refining its construction needs, learning more about the environment and wetlands through which its roadways are constructed. Regardless of the shape or size or design, the facility is just another bridge to the men and women who must maintain them. To inspect these unusual structures, the Houston District owns the Moog, a truck named for its inventor, Alphonse Moog, a German engineer. The Moog makes possible inspection of the Galveston Causeway, the primary route to Galveston Island. Within a few years, TxDOT will replace the causeway for a price tag of $70 million.
We look for corrosion, especially if it's starting to eat away at a major part of the beam. And if it's concrete, you might look to see if some of the concrete is starting to fall off, or if there are major holes, especially if you can see the steel underneath.
With the greatest mileage of highways of any state, Texas also has the greatest number of bridges. key to the success of any project is public support. In the near future, the Houston District will embark upon its most ambitious reconstruction project to date, the $1 billion rebuilding of the Katy Freeway from downtown Houston to the Brazos River. Public support will be more and more an active element in the Houston District's definition of success. For the first time in history, a submerged highway tunnel was successfully resealed and floated from its original site. Over 50 years ago, the Texas Highway Department sank 5 concrete tubes into the floor of the Houston Ship Channel. Last year, each tube was resealed and made buoyant, causing each cylinder to breach the surface with a huge splash. The 24-ton per linear foot segments were then dragged to the side and reduced to piles of gravel. The Houston District is made up of 9 area engineers' offices, each with either 1 or 2 maintenance sections. The area office employees have many positions. Some are direct support, some indirect, some administrative, and some managerial. All of these jobs are important to TxDOT because they all play their part in fulfilling the mission of the department. The people who work in these offices are often residents of their own work area. This has many advantages for TxDOT. First, they are familiar with the area. They know the traffic patterns intimately and where congestion and delays can be prevented. And secondly, they know what makes any particular neighborhood special. When projects are designed and plans made, TxDOT can be confident of its quality. With the many millions of dollars of construction committed to the Houston area, night work is another tool in the district's arsenal of timely weapons. The public perception of working at night is seen as a positive effort to refrain from tying up the roadways during the day, even after the rush hours. For TxDOT, its contractors and subcontractors, night work allows the workers to avoid the fiercest traffic periods with significantly reduced traffic counts to worry about. However, night work carries with it certain responsibilities, including increased safety concerns. Every precaution is taken in protecting workers and the traveling public while working throughout the night. One of the many reasons the Houston District can achieve its construction goals is because of night work. In October of 1994, the San Jacinto River burst into flames as floodwaters severed pipelines and damaged Interstate 10. An emergency contract, the first ever awarded in the Houston District with incentive-disincentive clauses, encouraged the contractor to make repairs 35 days early. The ability to respond to critical situations, to secure needed manpower, and resources to make needed repairs is crucial to the success of the district in restoring mobility to the Houston area. The aftermath of any crash can be brutal. The charred ruins and loss of life are tragic. However regrettable the crash, Houston District employees will get the road open faster and more safely using emergency contracts.